Okay, welcome everybody to another Rhino League. This is a interesting list that did well in one of the recent challenges, piloted by a pilot called GDS-in-modern. Obviously abandoned the GDS for now, but really interesting list. So going to just go over a few bits. So we've got the classic stuff. So obviously Crashing Footfalls, Fire Ice, Dead Gones, Violent Outbursts, all that usual good stuff. But then there are some changes. So there's 4 mystical disputes in the main. This is pretty common these days. You know, just paying 3 for a mana leak isn't always too bad. We've got 4 subtlety in the main. So yeah, just essentially another force for creature planeswalkers. It does go on top of their library, so draw it again, but just in Rhinos, often I think what we often want to do is buy enough time, so I'm not surprised to see some people trying that out. We're running 3 Murktide Regents as our kind of plan B, and then we're running 4 copies of Lorien Revealed. So this one is a 5 mana sorcery, draw 3 cards, but I think the real reason we're running it is for one, you can discard it, search for an island card. So that does include Steam Vents and Breeding Pool, and obviously basic islands and Ketro Triumph actually. So we've seen Living End adopting a very restricted mana base to be able to run. They run the big creatures with land cycling on. But in this one, I think we're using it as extra blue cards for force and subtlety, and it is a sorcery. So it powers up if we play Murktide Regent, obviously discarding it to put into the graveyard. So really interesting this, because we're running 4 of those as well. We've cut down on lands, we're only running 20 here. Not sure how I feel about only having 1 Gemstone Caverns. That card's been really good for me, but definitely keen to give this one a go. The sideboard as well, there's 2 interesting inclusions. So we've got the usual stuff: Fury, Blood Moon, Endurance, Force of Vigor, and then in these 4 slots we're running 2 copies of Insult to Injury. So what I think is going on here is we're running it for the insult side, really. So damage can't be prevented. If a source you control deals damage, it deals double damage. So what this is looking to do is if we go turn 3 Rhinos and the opponent goes turn 4 the One Ring, we can do this. Damage can't be prevented, which stops the ring not being able to, the ring caster not being able to be dealt damage, and our Rhinos deal double damage. So if we've got if we've Shardless Agented on 3, the opponent goes 1 ring thinking they're protected, we go insult and deal them 20. And we've also got 2 copies of Commandeer, so we're running a lot of blue cards in the main, so we can essentially gain control. Again, this is quite possibly for the 1 ring, just gain control of the spell. So really interesting list, gonna give this a go. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and a big thanks to everyone that subscribed recently. Yeah, playing a bit of Modern, bit of Pioneer at the moment. I must admit I'm getting a little bit tired of facing the 1 ring all the time, but we've got the Pro Tour coming up, so we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, do drop me a comment below if you see, you know, always keen to discuss plays and stuff. So so yeah, let's see how we get on. We have a lot of lands and interaction here, but we're not really doing much. I think I'm going to mulligan this. Really after... sadly. Okay, I have to mulligan this as well. Well, we'll keep this. We'll go bottom... I think just 1 Boseiju. Is it a Murktide? Yeah. I think we'll go 1 Boseiju and a Murktide. Right, so we'll suspend a Footfalls. We'll go and get what we're going to get here. If we get green, it depends what we think we want to hold up on turn 1. I think I'm going to get Stomping Ground. Yeah, we'll get Stomping Ground here. And then just suspend. So if it's something like Burn, we can Dead Gone without taking any damage. Might be getting Thought Seized here. Oh no, Halfling. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and kill that one. Okay, Ottawa is not a bad draw. Kill that. Play Steam Vents tapped. Like, it's unlikely that we want to counter a blue spell here. Okay, so it's Abzan something. Not sure what. Okay, another halfling. Oh, halfling's actually pretty good because it means our stuff can't be countered. Okay, Misty Rainforest, which will play. So this is. Oh, this can only. We can only not counter legendary spells though. Okay. Oh, is this like the Samwise kind of food deck, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Another halfling. I don't. Doesn't look like they've got another land. I think I'm just going to use the mana here and counter that. Let's go and get a basic island, I think. Because we're not going to be able to counter much else. Is rough to have mulliganed so low. Okay, so I think we'll just land cycle that. We're going to go and get the Ketra-Triome. Yeah, I think so. Play that. Interestingly, it gets around Blood Moon as well. But yeah, doing that here so that we can Otawara if needed. So if people haven't seen this stuff, like Samwise Gamgee goes infinite with the cat combo. Yeah, because essentially it means that the Cauldron Familiar makes a cat when it comes in. Okay, Woe Strider. Is that whenever another non-token? Oh, and although you need a sack outlet as well, so that is now, if they find a Cauldron Familiar, they do now win the game. Although we do have this Otawara. Yep, we'll cast, make some Rhinos. Okay, Fire Ice is pretty good. I think we're just going to wait though. We could tap a land, but I don't think we want to be doing that. Okay, they scry one. Got 4 cards in hand. They've put one on the top. So let's see. Because yeah, if they go Cauldron Familiar, we have to bounce. We have to kill. No, we'll just kill the Samwise. Oh, what is this? Some sort of Convoke. Chord for 1. Okay, so what this does is it puts Cauldron Familiar onto the battlefield. They sacrifice it. Okay, so what we want to do, if they've got a land in hand, they can replay Samwise. So let's just fire, deal 2 damage here. Yeah, they scry, but the scry is going to be ruined anyway. Because yeah, that would have been the that would have been the combo there. So yeah, we'll keep hold of this Otawara. Oh, Violent Outburst is good as well. Just attack for 4. So yeah, if we don't have to use the Otawara here, we can win the game potentially next turn. They put 1 on the top, which is a bit worrying. Okay, so here's Samwise. So we could bounce the Woe Strider. Okay, we'll make them sacrifice. Okay, so that's they haven't played a land. We could bounce the Woe Strider because then they haven't got a sacrifice outlet. Or we just bounce this. But then they can go again next turn. I think I'm just going to bounce the Sam. But we're not going to have quite enough damage. I guess they don't make a food here. They go to 12. They would need to make a food somehow to start the combo going. Okay, Shardless Agent. So yeah, we'll just attack. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, we have to attack. Just wondering if they can do anything. So they need Samwise and a creature in order to make a food. I guess they can scry. Put one on the bottom, which is good for us. Would quite like to subtlety here. Yeah, so they need Samwise into 1-drop creature. There's possibly some sort of better ordering. We could have done that, like letting that hit the battlefield. But yeah, want to minimize their triggers really. I wonder if they might run things like Collected Company. We've seen Court of Calling. Oh, Grist. Okay. So that should be okay, because now we can just Violent Outburst. They're going to sacrifice Halfling to destroy a Rhino. Yeah, okay, so just about getting there here. Yep. Okay, so opponent did miss on lands for a lot of turns, but we managed to play around their combo. The Delighted Halfling, so we can counter other stuff, so we probably don't want to. Yeah, we probably don't want to cut all of our counterspells. I think Mystical Dispute can come out though. I don't know if I think they do run the Cat Oven combo. Right, what do we want? I think we want the Endurances. And then Blood Moon's an interesting one. They were running a lot of shock lands. We want all the removal, we want all the subtleties. Force is an interesting one, which I think we can probably keep in. Probably want Furies actually. Maybe trim, yeah, let's trim Forces and bring in a couple of Furies. Let's go with that. Right, what do we think of this? One lander. Yeah, we're going to have to mulligan this. Like, all of our spells are free, pretty much, but... Okay, we can keep this. Yeah, we'll bottom a Shardless Agent. Now, this isn't great, but hopefully we can draw something. Okay, the Halfling is a bit scary. Okay, so let's go land. Do we want? I think we'll get Breeding Pool. Yeah. suspend, then next turn we can go island cycle this. It's turn 2 grist maybe? Yeah, okay, so that's pretty good against our Murktide plan. Okay, endurance is, yeah, that's actually a really good draw. Can disrupt their combo. So I think what we'll do here is we'll just fetch the Triome. Okay, it looks like the opponent might have Chord. Yeah, so let's go fetch the Triome, and then we'll just island cycle. We'll grab an island, because then we haven't got double red, which is only needed for Fury, and we're quite a way off that anyway. So we'll just take as little damage as we can. Subtlety is pretty good as well. So given that we can evoke everything, I think we're just going to make some Rhinos. We've got 2 free spells we can cast if need be. Oh, they've got Coco. Okay, sure. So they are running all of these spells. Maybe we want to keep in the maybe we want to keep in the forces, but they wouldn't have helped us here because it's in our turn. So okay, they've got 3 cards in hand. They can sacrifice creatures to do stuff. This is, yeah, but they haven't really got any attacks. Grist is a cool addition though. Okay, so they kill a Rhino, but still no attacks really. Depends what we draw here. Okay, another endurance. So that means we could play the Shardless Agent, and then this pitches to this pitches to this. I think we're okay to just attack here. I think we'll attack Grist. Attack Grist. Yeah, we'll just attack Grist. Both, because otherwise they'll just kill a Rhino anyway. Like, are they going to block? No blocks, so Grist down. Then we could just hold up endurance, but I think I'm just going to go make some more Rhinos. Maybe this is awkward if they play engineered explosives. Okay, they got another Coco. So there's Samwise. Okay, so they hit that. So they got 2 foods. Oh, looks like they have Chord now, which is, oh, that's really awkward actually. Chord for 3. Okay. Yeah, because now they just go off. And we've only got one endurance, so yeah, we can't do it because they just bring it back again. Okay, so yeah, they had a lot of stuff there. Don't really know what maybe we weren't meant. No, I don't actually think we could have done anything there. Maybe to be on commandeer. So Fury's fine. Like, maybe we do want dispute, but I don't feel like we do. They didn't have anything that would deal with the Blood Moon that we saw. That we could take out. They usually did the non-creature spells in our turn. I think I want to cut Force, and I think we'll just bring in 2 Moon. Try and potentially cheese a win. Okay, yep, we'll play first. It's quite a weird hand. I think well, it's awkward, isn't it? Because like we can get all of our lands, but these are essentially just lands. So if you look at it like that, this is a 4-lander. How quickly can we do that? So we go turn 1, turn 2. No, I think we want to mulligan this. Oh, yikes. We've got a lot of draws at lands. We've got a Fury that can deal with some stuff. I really don't want to mulligan again. They've mulliganed though. So your turn 1, we've got 18, 22 looks at another land. 22, it's only 50%, it's not even 50%. And we need to hit it by turn 3, so I've only got 2 draws. I think we have to mulligan again. Oh, come on. Yeah. Mulliganing to 4 on the play. Keep this. I think we'll just bottom Murktide. I mean, we're not going to want to be pitching, so subtlety. Oh, we have to get rid of 3, okay. It's endurance, I guess. Yeah, that's really rough. I don't think any of those... I don't know, like mulliganing to 5 and seeing a no-lander is obviously just... that just sucks. But yeah, it happens. Maybe we should have kept that initial 7, but I feel like that was a risk. So I think here we have to probably ice instead of kill the goose. Okay, so now we're just going to go dead here. Maybe we're not meant to do that. But like, yeah, sometimes the opponent keeps 1 land and a mana dork. Okay, so they've got 2 lands. We've got another kill spell. Okay, another goose. Okay, so we need another blue land. So let's get blue green or blue red. Probably doesn't matter. We'll get a breeding pool. We're running endurance. Okay, so that's not cool. I mean, it's a decent draw. So I think now we're just going to go ice the land. Orcish Bowmasters. Okay, that makes sense. Fire Ice is quite good against Orcish Bowmasters, annoyingly. Like, Well, not here, because they're going to make another token. The other card from Lord of the Rings that has made quite an impact. Haven't even got Rhinos on suspend here, which is unfortunate. Samwise, yeah. So they haven't got a sacrifice outlet. Okay, so we could cycle that for an island, which makes the Murktide. If it comes in at the moment, but I don't think. I mean, this as well. Yeah, so that would be quite large. So Murktide at the moment would be a 5. Do we want to make it a 6? Is the question. I think so. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can just go and get a steam vents. And then if they've got the combo, they've got the combo. Probably shouldn't have killed that goose with the fire ice. Like killing Samwise here would have been better. They've got 3 cards in hand. I do like that interaction though. The Lorien revealed and Murktide Regent. 2 cards in hand. I assume if they have Coco or... Well, they need a sacrifice outlet as well. Like Coco can provide both. Shieldred the Apocalypse. Okay. That's an interesting one. Well, that's a pretty good draw. Okay, so we're just going to slam in. We'll just play the Shardless Agent. Crashing Footfalls. Yeah, just put lethal on the field. So the opponent didn't have the combo last turn. Is this lethal though, I suppose? Like Shieldred's very good. Blocks the Rhinos. Gains them some life. Alright, so let's say like they still haven't got a sacrifice outlet either. Like Coco is awful. That's their best draw. Looks like I do have it. Well, it could be Cord. No, it's Cord. Okay, so they're cording for quite a lot. They could cord for Grist. Yeah, they probably cord for Grist here. Kill our Murktide Regent. But they have to sacrifice something. Yeah, sacrifice the Orc Army. Kill the Murktide. If they attack with Shieldred, we'll double block. Okay, so they don't have anything else though. We've got some reasonably good draws. Well, that actually doesn't help us here. Because, like, normally drawing 3 cards would be great, but... Oh, yeah, this is... Right, so let's say we attack, they go block, take 6. But then they start doing Grist. What if we just go land? What does this do? I can't accept. So this would deal 3 damage and make a 3/3. So we'd go to 9 and take 6 from Shieldred. Maybe we just have to do it though. Play the land. They go shoot us 3 times to 9. We take 6 from Shieldred down to 3. We then go block, block, block. No, we can't do that because they can just attack us to death, right? Okay, well, that's pretty rough. So what can we draw? This deck seems pretty sweet that we're against. Just unfortunate that we've yeah, that we've in this exact spot. If this was just, you know, if they didn't have this and this, we could just draw 3 cards here. That would be really good. But okay, they create a token. Yeah, I'm a fan of this deck though. Do we just cycle here? No, because if we get rid of something. Okay, Violent Outburst. That's cool. Okay. So we could attack, because then this would kill the Shieldred. If they don't block, they die. They might just go block here. They take 10. What if we do that? We make 2 runners to block. They kill one with this, and then attack us for 4. Let's say they just block here, go to 2. They then untap. They can attack us for 4. I mean, we've got a blocker. They kill 1, so we go block here. I think we attack everything here. I don't think it's getting any better for us. And like if they block a Rhino with Shieldred, they didn't block. But they must have something here. Like, this is lethal. Oh, of course they can gain some life with the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, did forget about that one. So gain 3 life and live at 2. I think that's okay. Like, they go to 2, they go to 4. They could kill one of our Rhinos. Okay, Horizon Canopy. Is this whenever a player? No, whenever an opponent. Okay, so they draw a card. Oh, they gain some life from that as well. Oh, they are gaining quite a lot of life. Oh, Ranger Captain. They still haven't got a sacrifice out there though. Okay, so they play the Cauldron Familiar. Got 7. I suppose they can... Oh, that might be it, because they sacrifice that. Kill this. They attack with everything. We go block here. No, that's okay. Although I don't think we can get out of this now. I have to admit, I quite like this deck. It does look cool. Okay, they are at 8 though. They probably attack with Shieldred here. Well, they could attack with everything. Okay, they are attacking with everything. Right, so if we go block here, we take 4, 5, 6. So actually, no, we do have to chump the shield with. This is a good attack. Okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe our attack last turn wasn't great. We could have lured them into attack. I did forget about the food token. So we go to 2. I think I might island cycle this because there's no way. So what do we need to find here? Like a fire ice or something? Oh, I guess they can sack this. Yeah, it's just island cycle here. So yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done that because now they can just sacrifice the ranger captain and win the game. They wouldn't have known what we had. Well, that is a fire ice. Pretty surprised the opponent didn't do anything there. So we can't tap. Okay, so we'll attack with everything, and then if they go block block, they would take. Don't know. We'll attack with everything and see what they do. Oh, I suppose they can Cauldron Familiar us. So what if we go fire, kill this? Oh no, because they can just bring it back. That's a bad plan. Don't know, we have to just make them. I can't. Okay, so they're taking. Oh yeah, that's a good block. Okay, so yeah, I don't think there was any way out of that if the opponent blocks correctly. We go to 4. We can't draw a card. Yep, okay. That was very close. Very, very close. Shieldred and Bowmaster doing a hell of a lot of work for them there. The Lorien reveal plan not quite so good, but really fun. Good games, and yeah, that Samwise deck does look pretty sweet. But yeah, so let's try and recover for round 2. Right, round number 2, and we do have a functional hand. I think we can keep this. It's got removal. It's got a threat. Basic Island. Don't know what that means. Okay, well that's a very good draw. We'll play the Foothills. We'll go and get Steam Vents if we need to dead something. Basic Island, so could be Cavern of Souls. Okay, could be Merfolk, which isn't a great matchup for us, weirdly. Oh, it is Merfolk. Okay. Okay, so let's just go and grab Steam Vents. I think I want to just kill that. I could wait for a Curse Catcher or something that can deal with our Violent Outburst. Okay, Dispute is very well. I was about to say Dispute is very good, but it's not amazing, obviously, with the Cavern of Souls on the opposing side of the field. But if they want a double spell, we can and we'll probably just snag whatever we can with that. Okay, well that one's pretty good. So worth remembering, the opponent does run Force of Negation. Okay, so if this attacks, we'll be able to go Outburst and then Force if we need to, because they are attacking. So let's go Outburst first. Doesn't have Indestructible. Okay, make some Rhinos. If the opponent forces, we force back. Okay, we're going to double block here just in case of any shenanigans. Like Merfolk Trickster or something. Definitely want to make sure this is off the field. So paying some sort of cost. I remember, yeah, I this could be Merfolk Trickster. Other Merfolk get +1/+1. Okay, so yeah, so there was a trick. Just gotta hope they haven't got another. I don't think there's any other 1-drop Merfolk that have flash. Dismember. Okay, so how much do we care about that? We could force. I quite like Force Pitch Dispute. I think we want to keep around a Rhino. Like they've got Cavern of Souls anyway. Sacrifice a Merfolk, counter target non-creature spell. They could have done that. They could have sacrificed here. Maybe we should. Yeah, I should have thought about that actually. Oh, Subtlety is quite good. So yeah, let's attack for 4. I kind of want to just hold up Subtlety. Although Murktide would be big. Subtlety uses more of our mana. I'm going to go Murktide. Keep an extra card in there. Maybe we should have held up Subtlety there. Okay, opponent decides they've had enough. So yeah, weirdly this is not an easy matchup. You think with all the Furies and stuff, but yeah, Cavern of Souls makes it awkward. Right, so what do we want? We want to keep in all the subtleties. Mystical Dispute can go. I think Force is possibly on the chopping block as well. We want all of the Furies. Maybe we do want the Mystical Disputes. Like they are all. I think Mystical Dispute is better than Force here. And then it's not Blood Moon, it's not Commandeer. Damage can't be prevented. I don't think we want that. We like all of this stuff. So one more. I think we'll just keep in a Miser's Force. Could be Commandeer. Gain control of target non-creature spell. Okay, so could also put in Endurance blocks, but no, I think this is fine. Let's go with that. Okay. So yeah, we'll keep this. We can go turn 1, suspend Footfalls. Okay, so Chalice. We do have Besiju in hand, though. Okay, so let's go Breeding Pool, suspend. Then next turn, an opponent controls an island. Well, maybe we shouldn't have played the Breeding Pool there. Could have just gone and got basic forest, or yeah, probably should have just gone. Well, no, because we have to get it at some point to cast this Fire Ice. Okay, Shardless Agent. So let's go Foothills Pass. So I think we're just going to Besiju here. Okay, they animate Mutavault. You could kill the Mutavault. If they haven't got a land, it's a bit worrying. Giving them an extra land. Okay, so I think, yeah, we're just going to kill the Chalice, play Shardless Agent. Do we just get basic Mountain here, play the Otawara? Yeah, I think so. Get Mountain. Besiju this. Like, giving them extra land is awkward. It could be that we're just meant to not do that. I doubt they have Spell Pierce in. Okay, so we could... We're playing the Otawara. I wonder if we're... Yeah, I think we're going to save Violent Outburst now. Although, I guess they could flash in that Hex Catcher thing. Okay, well, I guess we go for it now. Cast the Footfalls. Looks like that's going to resolve. Which is good. So we know they don't have Force or Dispute. They could have Engineered Explosives, but that gets rid of their Chalice as well. Oh, Echoing Truth. That is a card I've not seen for a long time. Yeah, not seen that one. Okay, so looking like we're going to lose these Rhinos. Okay, another Violent Outburst is obviously not great. Let's just go Island Cycle. Just get the Triome. No, we'll get an island actually. Because if they have the thing that sacrifices to counter unless we pay 1. Maybe we should, yeah, I might bring in Force of Vigor for the next game. If there is a next game, that's pretty defeatist, but okay, Lord of Atlantis. So yeah, I think we just go ahead and kill the Lord. Don't know, we could have tapped there. Maybe we're meant to just try and draw a card. Not going to be able to do these Rhinos. have to cast it here. So we need a backup threat, really. Okay, Stomping Ground's not the best. We'll just play this as a blocker. We're not going to cast the Crashing Footfalls, though. Want to keep one in the deck. Play that. Pass the turn. So now we can draw Fury. Opponent does have 4 cards in hand, though. That Echoing Truth was pretty rough. Not that common these days. The Lord is, yeah, so we now can't block. They could fire up the Mutavault and put us to 1. So that's what they're going to do. So now we need exactly Fury. Kill this, kill this. Subtlety is not good enough. Okay. So we saw Echoing Truths, but I still don't think we want to bring in too many Force of Negation. I'm going to take out a Force, bring in a Force of Vigor. Is there anything else we want to change? Well, we saw 2 Chalice of the Void. I haven't got any other answers in the main for that, so I kind of want to bring in another couple of Force. Maybe at the expense of 1 Dispute, 1 Subtlety. Try something like that. Although we don't have many green cards these days. We've only got 12, which isn't really enough. Yeah, this is okay. Like, double Dispute is okay if they don't have Chalice. Sorry, if they don't have Cavern of Souls. That would probably just counter the first things they do. Because once they do draw Cavern of Souls. Okay, just a Mutavault. Do they still run Aether Vial? They do still run Aether Vial, okay. Could have gone Boseiju Crashing Footfalls, I suppose, there. Oh, they've got the Chalice. Right, so now we really want to draw Force of Vigor. That's not bad, though. Okay, so we'll go... I think we'll just go Gemstone Caverns... Island Cycle. We'll go and get Stomping Ground here. Been stupid, obviously can't get Stomping Ground. So we want green. So we'll just go and get Breeding Pool. Because then next time we can go Boseiju the Chalice. Okay, they're activating Mutavault. Okay, so no Cavern of Souls just yet. Okay, so let's shock this in. It's not a bad draw because we can use that if we need to. Well, yeah, we could. So we can go Channel Boseiju, which will do at the end of their turn. And then cycle, island cycle that for another land, probably a Steam Vents now. Okay, they're going Mutavault again. Okay, well they're using that, which is interesting. Could be a lord. Okay, it is a lord. Okay. I suppose them having Island Walk is pretty rough. But they have to pay to do this every time. So yeah, we'll go and get Steam Bent, shock it in. We could just go and get Island again. Save ourselves some damage. So we go and get Island, although I guess then it shuts us off drawing like Fire Ice and Violent Outburst. So yeah, I guess we actually just want to go and get Steam Bents. Okay, so we'll go Boseiju this and then cycle here. Yeah, we'll go and get Steam Vents. Okay, Wooded Foothills. So let's go that for a mountain. Cast Shard this. No, we can't do that for a mountain. Shock this in. Shard this agent. Cast this. Okay, hopefully they don't have Echoing Truth. Or if they do, they go for it now. That they can be pretty sure we've got something. We've got 3 cards in hand. They're thinking here. I think we counter anything that we can here. Well, we can't counter a Dismember. I suppose they could have another Dismember. Are they going to put that up to 3? A lot of their Merfolk are 2 mana. Yeah, I am liking the Lorien Revealed. Essentially, they've just taken the place of lands. An early game, we're not always using our mana, but yeah, I dislike a little bit losing the Gemstone Caverns. We do still run 1. Okay, opponent does put a counter on Ether Vial, and there's the Cavern of Souls, which is pretty bad. Okay, can't be countered. Okay, that's bad. Yeah, so now they can go hit us. We're on a 2-turn clock. We die the turn after this. Yeah. This is the trouble. They've just got so much disruption. Fast clock. We haven't got much to draw towards it. I guess we've got like Fury. They only attack with 1. I guess maybe they don't need to attack with the others. We go to 7. They've got lethal next turn. So yeah, Fury would be nice. I think they're on Subtlety as well, though. Yikes. Ketra Triome. So that doesn't actually let us do anything. Because it's not even a red card or Fury. That doesn't do it either. Okay, so we now just have to not attack and just see if they go for it. Which they more than likely will. So yeah, no attacks. Oh, they've got a 3-drop as well, potentially. Okay, well, that's just it. Well, we could make them attack, but there's no way they don't attack with at least this. We can't block this. Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty rough. Like we won the first game, which was pretty good, but yeah, that was just really rough. Well, gonna have to try and recover. Both 1-2, which is pretty like the game. I think the games were close. Like they had Chalice every time. In the post-board games, we had to use Boseiju, which gave them extra mana. Like this is a weird hand, but what are we against? Kahira. Okay, so we'll keep this. I think it's likely to be some sort of control. Probably play. It could be the 4-color Omnath stuff. And like subtlety's good against that kind of thing. Polluted Delta is unexpected. Okay, Boseiju nice. We could lead with that, but I think I'm just going to go Foothills, Breeding Pool. Yeah. Then we go Ketra Tribe next turn. We can hold up Dispute. If they go Renin 6. Do we subtlety it? Not sure. No, because we could subtlety pitch subtlety. Okay. Another Footfalls. So we could go Boseiju, but I don't think we want to spend that. I mean, we could do. No, I think we'll just pass. Because it's quite possible they have Teferi here, and I don't really want to use the subtlety if we don't have to. Dress down. Sure. I mean, that stops our subtleties, I suppose. Mystic Gate. Okay, so it's just control by the look of it. Okay. What's in straight up blue-white control for a bit? Okay, so we'll just play the gemstone now. No real desire to... I think we just wait. I don't think there's any reason to go for it here. We also don't want all of our Rhinos to come down into a Supreme Verdict. So let's play the Boseiju. I think we wait until next turn. Memory Deluge. I think we're just going to go Violent Outburst now. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll make the Rhinos. If they've Supreme Verdict now. I also think we're going to Dispute here. Well, we can. No, we've got all of this potentially. We've only got 4 cards in hand. I think giving them an extra 2. If they go to Fairy, we'll force it. Okay, so we'll cast some more Rhinos. They probably have Verdict. Stomping Ground. around. So we'll shock in. Get our attack in for 8. I suppose they could have Solitude here, which will Subtlety. Okay, it looks like it is. Yep, so let's go ahead. We'll just cast this, I think. Put it on top of their library. They could put it on the bottom. They put it on the bottom. They probably have Supreme Verdict. Oh, I meant to spend the Footfalls there. Okay, they don't have the Verdict. So yeah, our sort of tempo plan works there. Okay, so Blood Moon is potentially something we're interested in, as is Commandeer. We don't like any of those. We don't really like the Fury, although it can deal with Teferi. Do we think they're playing the One Ring? We haven't seen it, so I don't think we'll bring that in yet. Bring in Blood Moons and Commandeers. And then, is there anything else? Maybe just put... Like, Endurance isn't bad either. Like a Flash Attacker, but I think we'll keep in 1 Fury. Let's just go with that. Yeah, I'm quite liking the subtleties. I don't know if I like 4 of them. There must be a reason behind that. I guess it just stops Teferi if everyone's on 4 colour. It stops Teferi, stops Omnath. Yeah, maybe that's just it. Opponent could be on Chalice. Actually, they probably are on Chalice. This hand's good. They might be on Chalice main deck. Okay, that's not bad. So probably just go Island Pass. We don't have to Island Cycle that, I suppose. But I think we use our mana. What are we going to get? Probably just a Breeding Pool here. Okay, that's a good draw. So we'll go Breeding Pool, yes. Then we'll tap their Triome. Ice. What's a Blood Moon? Not bad. Really depends what they have here. Are they going to shock that in? They do, so they probably have Counterspell. Okay, so what we do here is just go land. And then at the end of their turn, we could do it now. Yeah, I think we'll do it in upkeep. Like make them do it before they've got a land or anything. Grab a Steam Vent. So we've still got Subtlety that we can potentially do. Yeah, so let's do this now. And then if they just counter it, we can potentially just Blood Moon them. Although we haven't got basic forest. I could have Dovin's Veto, but that's fine. so now another blood moon. I think we just go land Shardless Agent. But they could have another counter. But like we're working our way up towards this blood moon. Okay, another counter spell. But we put a creature on at least. Maybe we were meant to just hold up subtlety here. Okay. Okay, basic forest is pretty good. So I think we then go... Oh, should have done this in a slightly different order. So if we go Blood Moon and they counter... Yeah. Let's try for a Blood Moon and then we can Murktide Regent. Yeah, trouble is they can float mana, although they'd probably just counter this, so... No, we had a number of options there. We could have gone for Shardless Agent, we could have gone for Murktide. I mean, I think 3 mana. I didn't really want to Shardless Agent and Murktide because of Supreme Verdict. Like Blood Moon here is very good. Like if they just deluge, they have to dig for an answer. Okay, they do have counter spell, so I'm just going to go for a Murktide here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is a big Murktide. If they go for Teferi, I think we subtlety it. Okay, they do have Verdict. So we don't mind drawing another land here. Okay, so if we go Blood Moon, I'm just going to cast another Blood Moon. Oh, that was... Yeah, it's Floater Green. Lucky they gave us an extra round of priority there. Okay. So yeah. So that's pretty good. If they go basic planes, okay, there's a deluge. That uses both their blue sources. Probably just going to go Shardless Agent here. How many of our Crashing Footfalls are gone? Okay, so there's one more left in the deck. So yeah, we should probably go for it before we draw it. Okay, so play a land, which is fine. They could have Force, but I think we're fine with that. Oh, that's another Murktide Regent, but there's no things in the graveyard, so... And it also pitches to Subtlety if we need to. Okay, Footfalls. The good thing about this, we've got a while before the next ones come along as well. So I can't think of much we want subtlety here, like if they've got some like Jace the Mind Sculptor. What is this? Oh, Flashback Deluge. Yeah, that's fine with us. We attack for 10. Hold up subtlety for the rest of the game. Opponent's not dead to any of our draws, I don't think. Like Fire, Ice and Violent Outburst nearly get there. So, oh, they found a basic planes. Okay. I could have Lay Down Arms or something. No, Lay Down Arms, I'm thinking Pioneer. Prismatic Ending, that's the one. Okay, so we're still attacking for 6 though. And Verdict is double white, I think. Okay, another subtlety. Attack. Murktide doesn't add much power over subtlety, so... just in case they found another basic planes. Do we go for it here? What could they have? I think going for lethal is fine. Okay. Let's just attack. That's pretty good. We can draw 3 cards. But yeah, just attack. We might even pitch. No, I don't think so. What is this? Cycle Shark Typhoon, maybe? Leyline Binding. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, they Leyline Binding the Blood Moon. What is this now? Archmage's Charm. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, they go to 3. I kind of want to draw 3 cards. Like, yeah, don't want to play into another Supreme Verdict. Okay. We've got a number of spells we can just cast now. Like, we've got lethal on the board. Okay, so we'll subtlety that. Get rid of Murktide. Okay, they counter the subtlety. Okay, so then we'll force to fairy. They've got 1 card in hand. Yeah, well, that Lorien revealed really did work there. Yeah, pretty happy with that. See you for round 4. What do we think about this? Have to mulligan a 1-lander. This is fine. We'll keep this and put 1 subtlety on the bottom. So yeah, this is a case when, yeah, this Lorien revealed comes in handy. Obviously that would be a land in normal circumstances, but here it, yeah, just fine. Like if they played a Ragavan, it would have been a bit awkward. We'll get a breeding pool here. The fact they can get shock lands is just pretty nuts. Okay, another island. So we'll play this, because we're going to have to shock in probably at some point anyway. If the opponent fetches, which looks like they do. Okay, so Zia Torres, so it could be Jund. So let's just go ice here. Ice their land. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like Jund. Could have Thoughtseize. Yeah, Thoughtseize is annoying, but not much we can do about it. Okay, so let's go. Should we just do that now? Since we've drawn the other one. Just go and get. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? Should have tapped the other land. Let's just get the Triome now. Play the Triome. Yeah, not gonna cycle the other one, but yeah, should have tapped the other land there. Oh, Saga. Okay, so it's Jund's Saga. Okay, there's a Goyf, so we can maybe we were meant to subtlety that. Okay, Stomping Ground's not actually that bad. We'll take a hit from Goyf here. Okay, another Saga is pretty good. I wonder if we're meant to just bounce. Because if they play it again, they can't make a token. No, I think... No, we won't do that, because then next turn we can subtlety it. I think we'll just take the 3 here. Okay, so gone this. Okay. Mystical Dispute. So I think we want to just subtlety here. Get a blocker going. Again, sadly we have to take the damage from the token. They could go and get, what, Shadow Spear? They've got 6 cards in hand. These are going to be 3/3s. We probably will aggressively trade. Shadow Spear is pretty good. Okay, so we're just going to counter that. How much is this to equip? 2. Yeah, it stops the opponent doing too much here. Was this Ragavan as well? Yikes. So it could do with something that makes Rhinos, really. Otawara. Don't know, maybe we're meant to draw 3 cards. Okay, they make another token. Yeah, this isn't looking good. And another Saga, so we have to, essentially we have to bounce here. Take some damage. But I don't think we can win now. Hit dead gone. There's the Goif. Maybe we went to subtlety that. Okay. Well, that was pretty rough. That the Thoughtseize on turn, what was it, turn 2? Really did us in. Okay, so we'll bring in the Blood Moons and all of the forces. What don't we want? We'll take out all of the Force of Negations, probably at, well, if we start off taking out all of those, bring in the Furies probably. What about Endurance? What would we like Endurance instead of? Like, is Subtlety going to be that good? Let's get rid of 3 Subtlety, bring in 3 Endurance. Let's try that. Just don't want to be 2 for wanting ourselves that often. Endurance deals with, well, potentially like Ren and 6 Saga loops. Right, see what. Yeah, this hand's great. Like, we don't really want to mulligan against Thoughtseize. So we're going to get the Triome and then probably basics. So this could be a Thoughtseize, could be Ragavan. Mishra's Research Desk, okay. Of all of the things, wasn't expecting that one. Right. Until the end of your next turn, so there's not much point in... I guess we will go for the ice, like they'll just Mishra's Research Desk, but it stops them playing like a Goif or something. Yeah. Okay. So hit Bauble, so they can play that this turn. I'm assuming that means they have a land. Hopefully they don't have a. If they don't have a Thoughtseize, okay, they can't Thoughtseize. That's the other benefit of doing it that way. They might have like EE or Chalice or something. Either way, we're going to go for it here. Unless we find Blood Moon. Okay, Crashing Footfalls. I don't want to give the game away on Blood Moon too much. I mean, might need to fetch slightly differently in order to play Fury at some point, but... Okay, make 10 power. So they could kill the Chalices agent, I guess. Tarmogoyf would be huge here, but we can return it to hand with Gone. Wonder if they don't have another land. Okay, they do have the explosives. No green mana. Okay, there's a Murktide, which is pretty nice. Attack with everything. Okay, so they go... Kill the Chalices agent. I can't believe they won't EE now. Okay, so let's just go land. Cast a big Murktide. Delving out everything. And then we'll suspend as well. Yeah, then we need to go and get a land that makes red really for this to hardcast Furies potentially. Now I'm gonna fetch here. I think we're just gonna fetch a basic mountain. play around Ragavan. Also, you want to fetch while before the Urza's Saga triggers resolves. I think we say that. I think I've said it quite a lot before, but yeah, like I've been got by Pithing Needle before. Okay, there's a Goyf. If they just equip Shadow Spear, that's fine. We'll just bounce it. Okay, Force of Vigor is quite nice. I think for 5. So this turn we'll probably just bounce. Okay, that changes things. Shocking. Renin 6, sure. They've played land. How many turns have we got before our footfalls? Right, so it's just this. There's not much point in waiting for an Urza's Saga. I just don't want them gaining their life, really. Okay, Ragavan. Attack them. So now that we've drawn that, we can just Violent Outburst. Maybe we're meant to evoke Fury there, actually. Like kill this, deal that a load of damage. Okay, don't really care about Saga. Deal us 1. Violent Outburst. Yep. Okay, so executed the plan well there. I mean, the opponent didn't see any Thoughtseize effects, which was handy. Okay, so don't think there's anything we really want. Just resubmit. I mean, it's okay. Like, I think we'll keep it. I don't think we're not doing anything till turn 3, which is awkward, but we don't really want to mulligan anyway. And the fact that we've got 2 of these. Now 3. Just play the Steam Vents, I think. Could be a Goyf here. I wonder if we went to... If it is a Goyf, I wonder if I meant to Fury it. Okay, 1-2 Goyf. Don't think so just yet. We have drawn another Fury though. How likely is it that this is boosted above that amount of power? Probably not very. I don't think we want to do that. Don't want to 2-for-1 ourselves just yet. And if they fetch a basic swamp, which is an odd choice because they can't go and get Renin 6. They can't cast Renin 6. I suppose they can now. Okay, there's the Goyf. Okay, so that's fine. So he probably will Fury now because otherwise we're not going to get a chance. Let's just go and get the... yeah, we'll go and get the Triumph here. Okay, so land. So do we just Fury? Yeah, because it's not gonna. This will put sorcery in. It will be a 4. It doesn't take much for it to. Yeah, I think we have to do this. Let's get rid of. I mean, I don't really want to get rid of another Fury now. Let's get rid of an Outburst. Okay, deal that 4 damage. Then we'll just fetch a basic. Probably just a basic forest. And then just make some Rhinos. Like, it's quite possible the opponent has engineered explosives. Maybe we weren't meant to pitch that. Maybe it's quite possible we were just meant to pitch Fire Ice actually. Yeah, that's probably better. Or the other Fury. It's gonna be yeah. So if all they do this turn is play EE, they're shocking though, which is a bit worrying. Okay, but they don't do anything. Okay, so we'll attack. Not going to cast more. The opponent might take a hit here from. Okay, Orcish Bowmasters. Fire Ice is pretty good against them. I think that's probably just fine. Let's do this. I'm not going to make more Rhinos. Okay, Goyf. It's fine. Okay, so we don't actually really want to draw a card here. Or do we? Like, they make another Orc army, but we just kill it. I think that's fine, because we'll just Fury it, yeah. They'll blow up everything. Okay, we draw another Fury. So I might just cast, well, no, the trouble is this Goyf is actually really big. I think we're just going to cast, well, yeah, we're just going to cast Fury here. Yeah, that was pretty poor. Kill this, kill this. Because now, yeah, they get to hit us with the Shadow Spear, which is rough. They got the Thoughtseize as well. Yeah, that's pretty bad. At least we have Otawara. Okay, we have to take this hit, I think. That's a good draw, though. Attack for 6. Unholy Heat. Okay. Right, so let's just Otawara this. We are in trouble here though. There's only so long we can keep bouncing this Goyf. Like a big Murktide would be good. Well, we can't keep bouncing it for a little bit longer. But we're not progressing our board at all, which is a problem. Like we're kind of just 2-for-1ing ourselves over and over again. There's a run and 6. Fortunately, there's no Saga. I wonder if I'm meant to cast a Fury now. So if we cast a Fury, we have to block. It's just kind of not worth it. Because if they have another Unholy Heat or a Lightning Bolt, we just die. Really need Murktide. Okay, they equip. Return it again. They play it again. Equip the Shadow Spear. Yeah, really need... yeah, Murktide Region is great. Gosh, just so hard for us to deal with. Like, it's a 6-7 there. They know we've only got Fury in hand, I think. But then, if we don't draw anything... I suppose we can draw... Ice keeps us going. That doesn't keep us going. So now we just have to do this. Kill this. Well, don't even kill it now. Yeah, unfortunately, we only run 20 lands, so drawing a couple of lands in a row is not great. Dead to Bolt. Oh, that's actually possibly just lethal, right? Because this is now a 7-8. We take 4, go to 1. Another Goyf. Yeah, I don't think anything gets us out of it now. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was pretty rough. I think, yeah, maybe that... Don't know, we just couldn't kill the Goyfs. Like the Thought Seizers and stuff were really rough, so it hasn't gone well. But all the losses have been really close, 1-2s. So yeah, let's try and close out a 2-3 at least. Get some of our entry back. This hand is okay because of the Lorien Revealed, so we'll keep it. Gemstone Caverns, okay. I think what we're gonna put back, just Subtlety, I think. Marsh Flat. Marsh Flats is not... We don't see that often these days. I was going to get the Triome. First time we've had Gemstone Caverns. Oh, I shouldn't have got the Triome there, because if we draw Fire Ice, yeah, should have got something different. Yeah, one of the worst draws in the deck, but that's fine. Oh, could be Scam. They run Marsh Flats, actually. Waste Not. I think I am going to force that. Maybe I shouldn't bother, because like it is quite an engine though. Land? Yeah. Chalices agent. Turn 2. Casual. Okay. Guess we have to be a bit careful about Blood Moon. Surprised they're playing Waste Not. Don't know what. I suppose we don't know what the list looks like. End step Terminator Rhino. You got it. Let's attack with everything. So we want to make sure there's a couple of turns between the Rhinos coming down. Just in case of a sweeper. Let's do that. Like, we'll get empty-handed so that the opponent can't make us discard anything. Played the Wooded Foothills as well, so we can fetch, make Murktide bigger. That's a Shieldred again. That's pretty worrying. Shieldred's really good against us because it gains them back up. We can't attack with the Rhino through it. Oh, another land. We're only running 20. Probably going to double fetch here. If they attack with Shieldred, are we double blocking is the question. What's this now? Maybe we shouldn't have forced that Waste Not. Like, would we have to pitch to do that? Shard this agent. Yeah, probably shouldn't have forced that Waste Not. Like, we were going to be empty-handed anyway. Like, it's just not doing anything now. So yeah, we'll double fetch. Yeah, we'll just grab our basics. Well, I guess it's quite likely they would have made us discard stuff. Oh, we get to cast Rhinos here as well, which is good. Make some Rhinos. Well, Violent Outburst is pretty good. Right, so they go to 16. I don't think I'm going to attack here, because if they block and then kill the Rhino, it's quite bad. Okay, Orcish Bowmasters. Everyone loves their Orcish Bowmasters at the moment. It's a very good card. But what we want is for them to go for like a Thoughtseize. Okay, command. Seasoned Pyromancer. Sure. Gain a load of life. Back up to 20. Shieldred's really rough. Well, we're going to go for it. Okay, so that's awkward. We've drawn that again. Because we can't draw cards. We can't really cycle either. So if we draw cards, we're just dead to these lot. If we attack with everything, I don't think we can attack with everything either. Kind of got to wait it out. Shieldred's so good against us. Very good answer to Rhinos. Each player draws 3. Okay, I get it. Yep. And yeah, fine. Okay, you got us. Burning Inquiry. Not seen that one for quite a while. People out here trying all sorts. Right, so we don't want Blood Moon. Probably, well, might want Fury. Subtlety's good. Dispute. Force. Probably don't want Force. Maybe bring in some Endurance and a Fury. Wonder if we want Commandeer, actually. They're probably running Ragavan, which makes me want to keep this in. Like Mystical Dispute can counter. What about something like that? Like I kind of want to bring in Commandeer just for Shieldred. Like Force is also kind of good. Let's just well, like, do we want these things? I guess it kills Bowmaster at any rate. Yeah, let's try that. Not really sure here what the best way forward is. Everything's changed quite a bit with the new Lord of the Rings stuff. We have to mulligan this, sadly. We can keep this. We are going to need to find another land. So we can probably just bottom the mountain. No, probably just bottom one of the Cascaders. No, we really need a green land at some point. But yeah, Burning Inquiry, don't know, people trying out new stuff, just essentially burns the opponent for 6 or 9 with Bowmasters. Waste not as well. Wonder if we'd have got there if I hadn't forced on turn 1. Or forced the turn 2 waste not. Okay, they take Murktide. Okay. Have the Chalice. Okay, we'll play the mountain and pass. Probably can't afford to play this Otawara now. There's a waste not. Oh, we miss a land. I think we'll play it because then we can dispute, but it's not great here. I just have to counter this. Like, it's tempting, but they make so much. They draw so many cards off it. Got another one. Ragavan, sure. They didn't play another land. There's a Foothills at least. I think. I wonder if we meant to just play Shardless Agent here. I think I might do. So just go and grab a forest. Just play Shardless Agent. Just as a blocker, because I don't really want to use the Fury. Okay, we have the Bolt. Violent Outburst. Okay, so we're pleased that one's off the top. Okay. Well, that's not too bad because we hit land Fury. Hopefully they don't just wheel into a Thoughtseize. Liliana also bad. Okay, that's just a Shieldred. Okay, let's do this. Oh, we have to fetch shock. We need more green. Let's kill the Ragavan. So at least we can trade for the Fury, for the Shieldred now, potentially. Douthy's pretty good. Wonder if I went to attack here. No, I don't think so. They go to 6, they go to 8. It would be lethal. They attack back for 7. I think we do attack. Like try and live at 1 life. They go to 8. They go to 10. Oh yes, it's not quite lethal. Yikes. I guess we get draws at it then. Are we meant to block? I don't think so. Go to 3. We get a 1 in our upkeep. Like if they have another draw spell, then fine. I think I'm just going to cast this now. Okay, so that kills us. Sure. Okay, well that was a very rough league. Bowmasters is very good against this particular build, and Shieldred. We came across a couple of those decks. Just got a bit battered there. I don't really know. Like the Shieldred decks are really against us with Lorien revealed. I think. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd go with this again. I think we only cast it once, and the times we would have liked to cast it, Bowmaster and Shieldred were so bad. So I can't. It's nice to have that for subtlety and force, but I think I prefer at the moment a bit more maybe traditional build with a few more lands, more gemstone caverns. I get Commandeer. I think that's probably well positioned at the moment, but we didn't play any against any one ring decks. So, but there we go. I hope everyone enjoyed. Please do let me know if you've done anything different. Yeah, the league itself felt quite hostile to Rhinos. I think it was nearly every list had Chalice. That Merfolk definitely did. We definitely, yeah. Like a lot of the lists run Chalice of the Void, and I think Living End is huge at the moment, so I think it's probably not a great time to be playing Rhinos, but there we go. Hope everyone enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.